So after I got off my live last night, I went over and I joined in on the Rational Boomers live. And during the course of that live stream, there was a question that came up about the No Kings Act and what it was, etc. Did it pass? And the Rational Boomer didn't know too much about it, and threw my name out there as somebody who might know. Well, I wasn't sure, so I looked into it. Now, the No Kings Act is a bill proposed by Chuck Schumer in the Senate. It has 36 co-sponsors. It has not been taken up for a vote in the Senate. And I don't know if it would pass the Senate. I don't know if it would pass the House. But effectively, what the No Kings Act is a bill that says no president is above the law, no person is above the law, no president or vice president has immunity from prosecution for anything if they are, found to have committed crimes. And it also limits the Supreme Court's judicial review power in that it says that the Supreme Court cannot overturn decisions about charging or convictions for acts a president takes on this basis of presidential immunity from official acts. They basically said that the Supreme Court got the decision wrong and that now they can't review that particular thing again. And there's a whole list as to why they think they have the ability to put that limitation on, including the fact that the Constitution says the Congress can oversee the powers of the Supreme Court and put limits onto what they can and can't review. So that was part of it, and they said basically that presidents are not immune, and this act would say that basically you could charge a sitting president with a crime, overruling the DOJ memo that so far has said, going back to Watergate, that you cannot charge a sitting president. So it is currently a bill that has been introduced. They only have until January 3rd to get it passed through both chambers of the House and the Senate and get it through Congress to Joe Biden's desk for Joe Biden to sign. Now, do I think it's going to pass? Probably not. I think it dies in the House anyway because Republicans are going to take it as a clear swipe at Donald Trump. And of course, some of them want him to have kingly powers. But I think ultimately, after we get through these 4 years and we get a Democrat back in office, I think something like the No Kings Act will get passed again. And ultimately, there will be a bill like it. But so far, it has not passed. Democrats introduced it back in August. And beyond introducing it, it has never been pulled up for a vote. They were focusing on other priorities. I think they were expecting to win in November like we all were. And they said, well, we'll just deal with it, next year, assuming they were going to have both chambers of Congress. So it has not passed. It was a good idea and a good attempt, but it hasn't passed, and I don't think it will pass in time for Joe Biden to sign it.